video, what I'm going to explain is one of our secondary factors. Now, from a swing point of view, the golf swing is a circle. So if I produce my motion the same way every time, in theory I'll get more consistency, but that doesn't actually guarantee you'll actually hit the ball properly though. So the primary factors of what we have to do is we've got to swing in a circle. My wrist has to work back and forward, my body has to rotate. However, the ball won't always work if I do that, because there are actually 4 secondary factors that go into it. So the first secondary factor I'm going to explain to you is your distance from the ball. So I'm going to take my T-ball stand here and my cricket bat. So from a playing point of view, I can do a really nice golf swing, but that doesn't guarantee I'll hit it properly, because if I stood here and tried to have a swing, I'd actually be really too close to it. So from a swing point of view, I can't stand too close and I can't stand too far away, because either way, even if I do a really nice golf swing, I'll produce a poor result. So in my experience, and certainly from a lot of the coaching that I've done, normally it's one of the secondary factors that go off. So the first thing you want to check is, are you standing the right distance from the ball? So this is too close, this is too far away, and this is just right. So what I use, particularly with our kids, but also for everyone, is a scale of 1 to 10. So if I stood here, which I'm really close to it, this is 1. If I stand too far away, that's 10. I want to stand at 5. It's where your upper arms are just lightly on your body. So from a swing point of view, don't want to be at 1, don't want to be back out here at 10, I just want to be at 5. It's where my arms are on my body. From there, I can have a swing and hit the golf ball. Okay, so, or tennis ball in this case. So if I change the club, whether I use a putter or whether I use a pitching wedge here, effectively the distance from the ball is probably the most common one that most people get wrong. So effectively, good players tend to stand too far away from it, amateurs tend to stand too close to it, in my experience. And there are actually reasons for that. So, but certainly from a distance point of view, this is too close, this is too far away, this is just right. It's where your upper arms just sit lightly on your body. As I said, most amateurs end up standing too close, they get in here. Better players tend to be a little bit further away from it, because we like the freedom of our arms swinging. So how you should do is you hold the club up here in front of you, get your upper arms on your body. From there you just lean over. That gives me the right distance from the ball. From there, swing back and forward. Get through to my finish position, say, yeah, I've done it, swing correctly because of my checkpoints, and the ball should work. So that's the first secondary factor. The second one is the level of your swing. So once again, if I get our T-ball stand out, the difference between T-ball and golf is leaning over. So I'll address this in a little bit in another video of keeping your head down, which is the single worst piece of information anyone can ever tell you. But once I'm at 5 on my scale, I have to lean forward at my waist or my hip joint here to actually move down. So now keeping your head down is the worst piece of information you can ever tell you, someone, or be told. And the reason why is to get the golf club to the ground, I've got to lean forward. It has nothing to do with my head. Can't have, the golf club's not in my mouth. So from a swing point of view, to get the club to the ground, I have to lean over. It is also the reason why golf clubs should be custom made, and custom made properly, because the length, this one, we'll actually do a thing on custom making of golf clubs, but the length of your golf club is actually critical in relation to that. Most people, in my experience, play with golf clubs too short. They have to bend over too far. Of course, once you actually start to swing, your body wants to stand up, which is movement from your hip joint. So level of my swing is leaning over. If I do a nice swing and I'm a little high, which is what most people do, just hit the top of the ball. Nothing to do with your head. Okay, so the second one is the level of your swing. The third one is when I do my swing, if I do this, I'm always going to come back to a 90-degree position. So my right hand needs to match my club face, so that's your grip. And the last one is the golf swing is a circle. If I put the ball back on this side of the circle, it will always go right. If I put the ball too far up here, it'll go left. Where do I want to have the ball? Is I want the ball at the point where the hitting implement's 90 degrees to the target. And in my experience, it'll always be on your left-hand side. Okay, your ball placement should always be on your left-hand side. You don't, when you let go of a ball, you throw it up here. If I play tennis, I hit it on my left-hand side. If I play baseball, I hit it on my left-hand side. And if you're playing golf, stick the ball on the left-hand side. Trust me, never, ever, ever chip the ball from the back of your stance. If you do, you'll end up hitting it right and you'll probably chip really badly. So from a swing point of view, 4 secondary factors are distance from the ball, level of your swing, your right hand grip alignment, And the last one, probably the most commonly incorrect one, is ball on your left-hand side. All right, so from there, as I swing, now I can make the ball go at the target. So, if your swing is good, normally it's a secondary factor that's gone wrong. Distance from the ball, level of your swing, your grip relative to your club face, and the ball placement relative to the arc.